Hey guys, so this is my 59th birthday celebration. This is also my first live ever on YouTube. I usually do my lives on Facebook. So this is my 59th birthday weekend celebration, and I decided to just share some of my beauty secrets. People tend to ask me, Bridget, what are your beauty secrets? What do you do to make your skin so smooth? And it's a routine that I've used since I was a teenager. Um, and basically, I'm a big advocate on exfoliating. And I use an item called the Buff Puff. Not too many people know about this item because whenever I talk about it, everyone goes, the buff who? So you can get this item on Amazon, really. Uh, the link will be in the description below as to the video that will share with you the entire routine that I went through to get my skin smooth. Um, so it's something that I've been doing since I was a teenager, but this is my first live, guys, and I'm just rambling. So let me just start all over by introducing myself. Hi, I'm Bridget Anderson. I am the founder of this channel, Beauty by Bridget, where we talk about all things beautiful, both physical and spiritual beauty. So not only do we talk about physical beauty and beautiful things, but we talk about spiritual beauty, the beauty that is within. And to me, that is the foundation that is to be laid for physical beauty, because when you have beauty within, it exudes on the outside. And the epitome of beauty to me is Jesus. Yes, Jesus. Jesus is the perfection of love and joy and peace. And so when you have that living on the inside, residing on the inside, it exudes on the outside and just gives you a glow. But in terms of physical beauty and what I've done throughout the years to maintain a smooth, supple complexion is basically what I would do is I would work on minimizing my pores. Yes, because that is what gives a smooth appearance. And that's what, when you apply makeup, makes your makeup look smooth and supple. So what I've done throughout the years, and you may want to let your teenagers watch this live, because this is what I've done since I was a teenager. I would spend rituals on steaming my face to open my pores first so that I would be able to do a deep cleansing. And what I used is I used Noxzema cleanser, and I would use a Buff Puff. I would use exfoliation and exfoliating my skin. So what I would do is I would use Noxzema as my cleanser. So I would open my pores by getting a big pot of boiling water. I would take the pot off the stove and place it on the kitchen table with a towel draped over my head so that all of the steam will hit my face, and I would stay there for about 15 minutes. Close my eyes and think about beautiful thoughts. And so I would, after getting my pores open so that I can do a deep cleansing, because when you cleanse your pores, it doesn't leave room for blackheads. So that's the idea, is to cleanse your pores, do a deep cleansing, a facial cleansing. So I would have my pores open, I would put Noxzema on my face, and because Noxzema is a moisturizing cleanser, right? So the whole idea is to moisturize. And then I would use a Buff Puff. I would use this Buff Puff, and I would just exfoliate all over my skin. And then I would rinse with cold water, that is to close the pores back up. Rinse, splash cold water on my face to close the pores back up. And then I would use an astringent, and the astringent that I would use for extra closure is Listerine. So back then I used Listerine as an extra closing um, astringent to close those pores up. And then I would moisturize, and particularly vitamin E. Vitamin E is my go-to moisturizer. So now these days I don't use Noxzema as much. What I use now these days, I use vitamin E, and in the description I provide the link to the video that I made while I was in my mother's apartment. I'm sorry, she passed away last month, and I was in her apartment while she was in the hospital, and I utilized that time to just make my YouTube more usable, because I kind of like placed things on hold, being so concerned about her health and well-being. And I was her caregiver for a period of time, a short while, and I thought, my YouTube channel is dormant. Let me try to make it more active by providing good quality content. And that would be an amazing birthday gift for me if I can, during this birthday season of mine, which I tend to celebrate the entire month. If you all are like me, celebrate your birthday for the entire month, let me know. But yeah, so my goal is to get 1,000 subscribers. That is my goal. And if beauty is something that you find interested in, and how to cleanse your skin and come up with a really good beauty routine to minimize wrinkles, and not only physical beauty but spiritual beauty as well, if that is something that interests you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I will provide you great content that would just make your life a more beautiful, peaceful place to live. I would talk about spiritual beauty as well as physical beauty. So let me continue on. So these days what I do now is I buy vitamin E, and I use the ones that are in the capsules, and I will run them under warm water. I would run them under, I'm a little bit nervous, guys. This is my first live ever, so I'm a little nervous, bear with me. So I would take the vitamin E capsule and run them under warm water, and then I would smear it all over my face, moisturizing my face. And then I would follow up by lathering with Dove Shea Butter soap, and I would make a great lather with that soap. It's a very highly moisturizing soap. Then I would get my Buff Puff, and this Buff Puff is not easily found in drugstores, surprisingly. But you can get them on Amazon, and in the description is the video that I created last month, and in the description of that video you'll find the links to the Buff Puff. I get it on Amazon, and I'm gonna have a Q&A after this video, this live, for those who may have questions for me. So once again, this is my 59th birthday celebration, beauty secrets, disclosure, Q&A session. So get this Buff Puff after I've smeared vitamin E all over my face and made a really good lather with the Dove Shea Butter soap, and then I would just exfoliate all over, exfoliating, not forgetting the neck, and just exfoliating all over. And that is how you get rid of dead, dry skin cells. And you want to do this on a daily basis, because doing this on a daily basis definitely will keep your skin cleansed and moisturized, and it will keep it from developing blackheads. So you don't want to develop blackheads, and you don't want to have pores that are open. So you want to minimize the pores as much as possible. This is gives the appearance of younger looking skin. Yes. So yeah, so that's basically what I do. That is my beauty secret. You know, people tend to ask me, what are your beauty secrets? What do you do to have your skin looking so smooth and looking younger than your age? Today I am 59. I celebrated my 59th birthday on Friday, December 2nd, and so this is my birthday weekend beauty tip session that I'm disclosing with you all to share. And this goes well for men too. So this is not only for women. So you want to exfoliate dead, dry skin cells from off your skin, causing your skin to glow, causing your skin to have a more supple, smoother appearance, minimizing pores, and giving it that really smooth look. So yeah, so after this video, I'm going to have a Q&A for other things that I may do to keep wrinkles at bay and keep them at a minimal. So if you want to stick around and ask whatever questions that you have in regards to what I do to tend to look younger for my age, so let me know. This is my first live. I'm not exactly at all savvy as to how this works exactly, but hey, welcome to my channel, Beauty by Bridget, where we talk about all things beautiful, both physical and spiritual. And if that is something that interests you, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. That would make me so happy. And if I can get 1,000 subscribers this weekend, by the end of this weekend, which is narrowing down, or even for this entire month for that matter, that would just be a blessing to me. It seems as though I have a comment. Yeah, it seems as though I have a comment. Let me check my other phone. Where is that? So I can see who's commenting. But anyways, yeah. So there will be a Q&A after for those who may have questions as to this routine that I've discussed. And if you want to see the full routine and actually me going through the process, the link will be in the description of this live so that you can check out that video. And if you want to know where to purchase the vitamin E, the Dove soap, the Buff Puff, the link will be in that video. So with that being said, thank you all for joining my live, celebrating my birthday weekend with me. It's been a really fun birthday, even though I lost my mom last month. It's been kind of weird not having her call me and say happy birthday, but I know that she's in a better place. My comfort is knowing that she's in a better place and that she's no longer in pain. So may her soul rest in peace, and thank you for joining my live. It has been a pretty decent birthday despite the fact. So I thought I will treat you all with great content on my birthday weekend. And if this content has been of value to you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. And that would be working towards my wish coming true of 1,000 subscribers. So thank you for joining my live, guys. Have a great rest of your evening. Bye.